think, or you know?
I think we're live.
Yeah,
Let's see. I'm just waiting for my phone to let me know that we're streaming.
We are.
Yay.
we're live! Welcome back to Dungeons & Dragons!
Yes.
I really need to do an intro and have you voice it.
We're back! It's Crazy Taxi 2!
Oh, shit.
There's an old reference.
Where the hell? I swear to God, the Twitch app on my phone is the literal worst. Just want to have chat up. It doesn't tell me. There's a long delay before it tells me where our channel is.
Well, it's sort of see us playing D&D. How dare they?
Why doesn't it? Oh, there it goes.
I need to go grab a bottle for my son really quick, and then I will be good for the rest of the night, hopefully.
Yay! Yeah, we're live. Okay. Hello, everyone.
We're alive for now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Waterdeep. Well, not Waterdeep Dragon Heist anymore. It used to be Waterdeep Dragon Heist, but we wrapped up that module, and we are now sort of in between modules. So what's going on right now is myself as the Dungeon Master, Perry Pennington. I am running a sort of pre-adventure / backstories thing for all the characters as they sort of put together the mysteries of each other's backstories before leading up to our next full-length adventure module, which will be Icewind Dale, which is actually going to come out mid-September. So until then, we're just going to be learning about the characters, going on some side quests, and wrapping up any sort of loose ends, not really wrapping them up, but sort of progressing certain plot points.
Creating them.
Yes. So I will just do a brief recap and also fix the video here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we'll do a brief recap. All right. So previously on Waterdeep Dragon Heist, back when it was Waterdeep Dragon Heist, Jeff had a dream a long time ago about this giant woman, sort of made of very pale and white, with sort of very frosty demeanor, and he was on this icy hill, and there he sort of got pierced by a bunch of different shards of ice that formed a six-pointed snowflake on his chest. And also in several of his other dreams, he's seen recurrent images of a ring with these, it's a gold ring, but with a bluish tint, because all around it were these frosty runes in some ancient-looking language. And he would see these images recur throughout his, basically the last several weeks and months. Another thing that happened in the campaign was that mind flayers have been around, especially when it came to Tari's sort of recollections, and her she has a sort of connection that she's not too sure about in her own mind, where she sees visions of people that look like her, sort of in danger, in peril. It looked to be that they were being chased by mind flayers at certain points, and then presumably they crash landed somewhere outside the city of Waterdeep, and that is where Tari was actually found as an orphan. And there have been other encounters with these creatures. When they first met one such mind flayer, they fought an intellect devourer that ended up knocking Xena out. They met with a man named Maloon Wardragon, a famous adventurer who happened to be part of Force Grey, and wielded the legendary axe Azure Edge. And upon meeting him, they realized that he too had been afflicted by these mind flayers and was undergoing this terrible process known as seromorphosis that would transform him into a mind flayer. And so he had these weird nervous tics about him. And the party defeated him by sort of destroying these purple mind flayer goo things around the arena, and then by killing him. Finally, the party managed to successfully retrieve 500,000 gold for the city of Waterdeep, and they went to Vince's family's party to celebrate his Battle of the Bard's victory. So, some time has passed. It's within the next couple of days or so, and you all are currently at the Blackstaff. You've been summoned by the Blackstaff to speak with her. And as she turns to you all, she says, thank you all for answering my summons. How are you all doing today? Is everyone okay?
You know, can't complain too much, but a little bit slow around here lately. Not enough happening.
Indeed, which is why I've called you here. There have been rumors that far off in the north, something is brewing. And we're sending some of our best adventurers out there to investigate. Now, I had hoped that you would be willing to go. As this happens, Jeff, your sword, as she's saying this, you feel an emotion of eagerness, willingness, once she mentions the north. She continues to speak and she says, however, there are preparations to be made before the departure, which will be a few weeks from now still. 2 weeks, specifically. There are also several denizens in the city of Waterdeep that will be accompanying you there, if you choose to go. And they will be delivering, some of them will need assistance delivering items there as well, to the north. In order to find out more, please speak to Parcel Master Lennart Bask at the Waterdeep Deliverers.
I'm all for it.
Well, it has been slow around here, and I wouldn't mind going out and seeing if there's anything exciting to happen, so it's always nice to get something done.
Very well. I will let you do as you see fit. Remember that you have plenty of time to gather these packages and prepare for your journey to the north. I highly recommend warm clothes. You might be okay. She points to glare. And so please prepare yourselves as much as you can and stay safe. And she will sort of let you be on your way with that information. Now
Was that a fat joke, you think?
Had to have been.
No, cat. You know what? Let's just go get some provisions.
Well, I mean, it's a couple weeks away. We don't really need to rush.
Not those kind of provisions, cat. Potions, gear, making sure that we have everything we need. God, I know what I got to do.
You should be more specific.
Someone else's turn to get potions this time. I got them last time.
Well, I've been meaning to find out a little bit more about them.
I vote for the cat that doesn't realize he has a fur coat.
You're not... What? No, this isn't a coat. This is my fur.
I'm not even listening anymore. I've already put this.
Well, regardless, I wouldn't pass up an opportunity to try to learn more about potion making. Seems like something that might be enjoyable. Well,
Dibs, I'm not trying it first.
I actually think I have potions already.
I think I handed 3 of them out before the vault. I'm not sure if any of them were drink or anything like that.
That reminds me, I do need more holy water. Something happened to mine.
I'm getting reports that the people are low on the stream. Is that true?
That's what I'm hearing. Apparently, I'm low. I'm not sure if that's just because you don't like hearing me, but that's fine.
No, everyone's turned up to normal. Yeah, I'm not sure. I can try turning people up a little, but it should be fine, honestly. Unless I'm missing something. 'Cause I could increase this a little. All right, can someone speak, Sarah or someone?
Yo.
Is it just keep talking? Hey, Sarah, how's it going? How are you doing?
Oh, you know, it's not too bad actually. Someone just made a fat joke on my character, so I'm not sure how I feel right now.
Okay. Is that any better for the stream? I increased the gain a little. Not too sure. All right. Well, anyway. All right. So you guys know where the Waterdeep deliverers are in the city. They're near the trade ward, sort of between the trade ward and the dock ward. They have a building there that you can go and visit to talk to this parcel master who you've been directed to talk to. But if there's anything anyone would like to do before that, you can certainly do whatever you'd like to do.
Well, I probably wouldn't mind if we're going to be eventually going north, getting more alchemist fire made, but we will discuss that later, I assume.
Yes. We can.
Wonder if I can make potions too. That'd be kind of fun.
Also, Xena, if you'd like to do anything as well to prep before going, just you can do whatever you would like.
She's baking a lot of cookies to take with her.
Yeah. It might be hard to find a full cooking kitchen set up there, but there's villages and whatnot up there that you can probably...
There also happens to be someone who can make a whole set of tools magically that anytime he wants, so, you know, there's that.
I just, like, leave a message for Davil and stuff, like, with just a general, like, where I'm gonna be, I guess, if they need to reach me about anything.
Okay. That's good. And, you know, you still have a couple of weeks before you guys embark, so...
just, like, if they go looking for me and I'm not around, like, that they just know.
Yes, and you can do that. And so you do leave a note for the Doom Raiders, just sort of explaining what you're up to.
Yeah, I would, over the weeks, talk to the Harpers if they have any information of things going on up in the north that we should be aware of, so on and so forth.
Okay. Yeah, they will take that. They don't. So hold on. Sorry, I was looking at something on my phone as you said that.
Okay.
What specifically did you want the Harpers to do?
I was just wondering if there's like any events going on in the north that we should know about, like if there's like anything on the road up towards there, or anything going on to our destination, basically. Okay,
they would tell you that the north is very harsh. You definitely you won't be taking the road. First of all, you'll be taking a ship to the north. So yeah, so they'll say that's probably the best way up there through the sea of moving ice and whatnot. So. But the most that they will say is that the wilderness is very harsh out there. Go prepared with food, ways to keep yourself warm, perhaps spells that would aid you in survival would be very important on your own. And just to be very, very careful up there, as there are beasts that, while you might be familiar with down here, have adapted to the harsh weather, the cold weather to the north, and so might be a little different than what you expect.
I will ask if my ring of warmth will be enough to keep me warm up there.
They will say that it will for most things. Yes. It would take very, very severe cold to counteract the ring of warmth.
Yes. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
I could make some potions of cold resistance, or at least try to.
Yes.
Tari will go to the Temple of Helm and let Johanna know where she's headed and
Okay.
ask for any maps or locations of temples up there.
She doesn't have maps of anything up there, but she has heard that the only thing she's heard about the North is that it is a very hostile place, and that there's not a whole lot of people there. It's going to be a big culture shock. It's basically a bunch of small villages, like sort of living together, and so like compared to Waterdeep, for example, it's super rural. Like it's super rural and like very deserted. So while there are probably people up there who do worship Helm, you're not gonna find like a full on church up there.
Okay.
Yeah. But she will also, give you a big hug and tell you to stay safe and be careful.
Okay.
All right.
Making a shopping list.
Alright, so anything you guys want us to grab in particular? Clothes? Any survival gear? What do you guys think we should... How much should we have of each, do you think?
I mean, have none of you ever traveled before? I mean, at all?
I look to Glare. Do I look like someone who has lived in the wilderness at any point in my life?
I mean, I spent a little bit of time traveling. It's not really that difficult, just you need a few changes of clothes and bedrolls, and in the case of when it's really cold, it's always nice to have some kind of shelter. Not sure how work will do in the cold. I might need to make some adaptation.
I mean, I feel like I'm gonna do okay in the cold, so I'm gonna go with beer.
Also, wouldn't hurt to have a couple of climbing kits just in case, It's a little bit tougher for me to even me to climb in cold.
I want to get a couple of tits, maybe 2 for you, Cat.
It's nice to be prepared. Has no one else done? Come on, Xena, you must have done some travel. I'll take that silent as consent.
Yes, I have done some travel. I mean, you're the investigator, right?
More of a hobby. I mean, I spent some time traveling in my youth. I was originally from Baldur's Gate. I traveled all the way up here.
Well, do I know anything in my backstory? Like, I don't actually know if I know this area or not, and out of character.
So while you haven't been to that far area to the north, you are very skilled in survival out in the wilderness in general. You are proficient in the survival skills, so you can actually help be a navigator and sort of if the party needs food or to hunt. Oh yeah, if anyone needs to hunt to find food or anything, you're the person who would be really good at this. Yeah.
Always
But
have
we're
good
just, we're just trying to figure out what to get right now, right?
Yeah, you guys are
preparing
for this excursion on a ship to the north.
Yeah.
But you still have to speak to this dude apparently before you're able to get on the ship.
So should we talk to this guy first and then continue our preparations?
Very well.
I just tell Blair I'm really good at fishing.
Ice fishing?
Ice fishing.
Not as likely
Specifically, I took a trip one time, a family trip with my family. Actually, we all piled into a caravan. and with camels. I mean, actually, it wasn't camels; it was horses. You know, I don't even really remember it, but I'm pretty sure I know a lot about ice fishing.
I think she's lying.
I have really bad deception or whatever.
So I'm the only one who's actually spent any time camping outside on my own. Got it. Okay, and even then, I'm limited on my knowledge.
I mean, I know about camping, but
This is going to be a long, cold trip.
All right. So you guys make you make your way as you're having this this conversation to the Waterdeep Deliverers, and outside it is currently summertime, and it is quite breezy and very beautiful. Probably like nice 7 degrees, light breeze. Birds are chirping. Streets are busy as heck as you're making your way through the trade ward. Like way busier than the spring, even as people are just enjoying this wonderful weather and the lack of rain finally. And as you make your way, down these cobblestone streets, to you see a pretty unassuming building with a sign that says Waterdeep Deliverers. And upon entering, you see a half-orc man with a broad and attractive physique, and he's dressed in a sharp suit with a sort of thin black tie that goes down. And he sort of looks to you. Ah, you must be the adventurers. Welcome, and thank you for helping out.
What was your first clue?
All the weapons.
Okay, fair.
There's no need to be rude, Cat. We just met the guy.
Just was a stupid question to ask, that's all.
Says, all right, well, as new helpers, and dare I say even possible recruits of the Waterdeep Deliverers, we've been contacted by a number of people throughout Waterdeep, and one patron near Silvery Moon. We'll get to them later. All of whom have deliveries bound for the north. Your fellows are currently outfitting a ship to take you northward called the Icebreaker. I have assembled a marked map of this city, as well as of the Sword Coasts and the forests near Silvery Moon, and the lists of people with packages for you to find. They shall pay you well in advance, and you shall be paid again when your deliveries are completed. Be dressed in armor and hold your weapons, just as you are right now, my friends. Your journey will be dangerous. Be ready and look to this map and list. Gather the packages, deliver them to the Icebreaker. It doesn't depart for 2 weeks still, so you have time. Safe travels, my friends. And he sort of gives you all of this paperwork, maps, list of names. And so I have the list of names for you guys, so that I can see if you all know any of these people off the top of your heads. So the first person on the list their name is Makath the Crimson. I'll post all these in chat. The second person is their name is Dragonbait. Third person's name is Rule. Fourth person's name is Vanifer. And the fifth person's name is Alagarthus. So I just pasted the names into the chat just so you guys have them. Anyone that would like to can make an intelligence check to see if you recall any information about any of these people. Yeah.
Just in general or for specific people?
Specific people, you can.
I don't remember any of them, so you know what? Makath the Crimson, they have a title in their name. Maybe Glare would have heard of them for some reason.
Yes. Anyone can feel free.
Nope.
Nope, you have no idea who that is. Anything about them.
Sounds pretentious.
feel like I remember the rule name a little bit from some point, so I'm gonna do a roll for that one.
Okay. So normal intelligence.
My intelligence is not great, but I will do it on.
Okay, Jeff, you do know a little bit about this guy. Sort of in your sort of time as a shady individual, you've heard of a lot of random people, and he is also a shady figure. This guy, you're pretty sure, yeah, you're pretty sure he associates with some kind of weird cult of like people that worship the Kraken, which is this kind of mythical.
Oh God.
Sea creature. Yeah. And you think that you've seen him around at the Yawning Portal from time to time. You know that he frequents it. So
The rule guy sounds familiar. Pretty sure that he has something to do with some kind of cult. Worships some kind of octopus fish thing. I don't fucking know. But we're on a boat with him. We probably should pay attention to it a little bit.
We're hopefully not on a boat with him. We're just giving him a package and leaving.
that's correct. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Well, I mean, he's still shady.
No, hey, if you say it, I believe it.
So we might want to check out officially or fully examine his package. Who knows what could be in there?
Also, Xena sent you a message in Roll20, just so you know.
I will think into Vanifer.
Okay.
Probably not going to roll well, but
Hey,
Hey.
there you go. Yeah, you know a lot actually about Vanifer. You know that she is an she is an ex-cult leader, actually.
Oh well.
Yeah, she used to be a leader of this bizarre cult called the Cult of Eternal Flame, and they worshipped this fiery prince of elemental evil. Now, her group was defeated, and it is alleged that she's been on this sort of path to redemption ever since the events of whatever happened there. And so she's sort of been disgraced recently, but, you know, she's on the up and up for the most part.
I will relay that to the group.
So, are all these packages for cult leaders? I'm kind of concerned now.
I'm gonna roll for Aligarthus.
Okay.
Another cult leader.
No, I don't know.
You don't know about Aligarthus.
They're a cult leader, though. I think. I heard that for some reason.
They're all cult leaders.
Crimson's a cult, I knew it.
I didn't catch you, actually.
Well,
So where does the map is marked for places where the deliveries go? You said.
Yes. Yes, it is. So it's just like places in the city of Waterdeep that you could go.
Oh, okay. I
The
thought
guy that's asking us to deliver these packages are asking us because why again?
because he's shady.
Wait, but how do we know him? This
The,
guy that's giving us these packages?
Oh, we were asked to by Lady Blackstaff.
mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so you.
I guess I'm like, well, I guess it's time to go see my good old sibling.
I'm
Your
sorry.
sister?
Wait, what?
I thought the sister thing is in the past for now. We don't have to worry about that, right? Right?
Last time we saw her, she tried to kill, actually, all of us.
Yeah, well, I don't just only have a sister. I have more siblings.
Two sisters?
Are you saying one of these people is your sibling?
Yes, one of them is my brother.
It's dragon bait, isn't it?
Oh, I need another fucking drink.
Sorry.
I'm just not entirely sure why.
He's not a fucking warlock or
I
some
don't-
shit, is he?
I was
No,
gonna say,
he's actually an upstanding citizen of my area, and
Uh-huh.
he does a lot of good things for our area, and I very much look up to him.
Yep, I need a bottle. Not a drink.
Can you pick up my axe on the way? I suddenly feel like I'm going to need it.
No, he is
No, carry your own axe.
he's the complete opposite of my sister. You guys will love him.
Thing doesn't sit properly on my.
He's amazing. He's my role model in life, actually.
Believe it when I see it.
If you all like me, you'll love him.
It's crazy.
Anyway, I guess I've been
does he-
meaning to get back there anyway to visit, but with everything going on, I just hadn't gotten a chance. I guess this gives me a reason to see him again and catch up with family.
Alright, well, that's, I guess, first up then.
We're all gonna die before we
Well,
get
it's
to the
pretty
north.
far away, but
So what cult does he lead?
he doesn't have a cult. He is my brother. How dare you?
when was the last time we talked to him? He might be running one now.
No, he's a good person. He would never, ever do that. Ever.
But what if it's a
You-
cult for like goodness, though? It could be like happy stuff.
No,
Just
he
cult-wise.
would never get mixed up with those types of people. He is basically the pillar of our community. Like, he does everything for our family, and he's just such a kind-hearted person. I can't believe that you would say that about him.
And what's his name?
Fuck, Perry, what's his name? Character.
He's a pillar of the community. What's his name?
Out of character, though. Out of character.
Good old what's his name?
To be fair, his name is pretty difficult. It's Aligarthus.
Yeah, that guy is my brother, and he is amazing.
From Final Fantasy Tactics?
Sure.
I'll be right back. I need to go grab my son.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I have that ring of warmth still.
He's
And-
my older brother. He literally, I look up to everything he does. I can only hope one day to be like him.
So does that mean that he taught you how to cook, or because I'm suddenly not hungry either?
I just glare at him, and I basically just start pouting.
Fine, sorry. I'm sure he's a very nice person.
Yeah.
Yes, he's an amazing person. I can't wait to see him again.
Leans over to Jeff. Could you pick up my axe?
Yeah, okay, fine.
Jeff, you managed to get a couple of bottles of beer because you can tell this is going to be an ordeal probably. When you try to lift the axe, though, it's too heavy.
Sorry, cat. Can't do shit for you. Get you on it.
It just doesn't. It doesn't budge. It's like Thor's hammer. It's like, oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Now the map that you all have after learning his name is Aligarthus, he is the furthest one away. Like, this is going to be a several day trip if you go to him. So but the other ones are in town in different places. So you could easily just go there and
We
then
should do the ones in town.
yeah, and you'd have to probably prep for a trip out to Silvery Moon.
It'll be good practice to see if you guys can actually survive outside the city for a few days.
So really quick though, Glare, your Haversack. It seems like that thing can hold a lot of things. Is there other items like that I can acquire somewhere?
Oh, yeah, they're just expensive as hell. That's why I made one myself. I mean, there's bags of holding. I mean, I could make another haversack, I suppose. It'd take me a few weeks, but...
I was wondering if we should maybe all contribute to maybe trying to get something like that for all of our heavy clothing that we might purchase for the north.
Well, let me read you what my haversack does. Placing an object in the haversack follows the normal rules for retrieving an object. It can hold... Each pouch can hold up to 20 pounds of materials. The large central pouch can hold 80 pounds of materials. The backpack always weighs 5 pounds regardless of its contents.
I just don't know how big the openings are to like stuff in there or not. I don't know.
It's basically a normal sized backpack with like a camping pack with like a large
Oh,
kind of
okay.
central compartment and then 2 side pouches. It just makes traveling and carrying like hammers and axes and stuff like that easier for a bit.
And how much do those cost?
Well, it was a wondrous item that I got to make as one of my level up feats, but let's see, how much do they cost?
The Haversack.
Yeah.
So for magic items, I use something called the Sane Magic Items PDF thing, because otherwise it's ridiculous. Haversack is roughly 2,000 gold on the market value of one. A bag of holding would be around 4,000 gold.
That's a lot.
How much would it cost to make a couple of them?
Since this game is so I think you actually can make one, but it's
make one.
A whole bag of holding or a haversack.
Haversack. I don't think I could have made a bag of holding.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought you could. I thought it was one of the magical infusions you could do, but maybe not.
That might have been it. Hang on, let me just double check, because I think I chose features. Where are my features?
Yeah. Otherwise, like you just have to buy them in this version of the. In this, there's no. There's no craft wonders item, unfortunately. Unless there's a class feature for artificer.
Yeah.
And we could probably work on something.
I mean, we could always talk to a magic vendor here as well, and maybe we can work out a deal where we do something for him and maybe get a discount on the bag of holding as well.
Yeah, there's always that.
Shit! Hang on! I can make a bag of holding! I actually took that! I forgot. Oh, that's right. It uses one of my infusions if I do that, though. That's why I hadn't done it.
Mm-hmm.
It all makes sense now.
Learning more about our characters.
I actually have it specifically here. When I replicate a particular item, you learn this infusion multiple times. So each time you choose a magical item you can make with it, picking from the replicatable items below. Table tells you the level you must be in the class choose the item, and one of the item I chose was Bag of Holding.
Well, cool.
So I actually can make one. It would just take up one of my infusions, and I think right now I'm infusing my armor and Jeff's armor, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, I'm infusing Tari's armor.
That is correct, sir.
Someone's losing 1 AC.
Yes, I am.
I mean, we don't need a bag of holding, but they're really useful.
Yet. We don't need it yet.
Yeah. We can get it on the way out of here or something. And like I said, we can also try to go to a magic vendor and see about making deals. But let's do deliveries first.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! All right. So who would you guys like to visit first?
Let's get the cult leader out of the way, I say.
Which one?
Perry's like, that doesn't limit this list in any way.
I mean, Macatha Crimson sounds pretty cult-like too. I'm just saying.
I'm not disagreeing.
Yes.
Do we want to go down the list? Do the ones that we know about? How do you guys want to tackle this?
Let's just start at the top. That seems to be the easiest way. That way we can cross them off as we get them. So
Okay.
let's start with this Crimson guy.
Okay, so you make your way to the spot on the map where it says this person is staying, and when you get there, you eventually reach this tower. Almost looks like a wizard's tower of some sort, and there's a sign actually nearby that labels it as a headquarters of the Arcane Brotherhood in the city of Waterdeep. And you sort of you arrive at the base of it, and the tower seems to grow out of the ground like a weird crooked skeletal tree. It looks just as organic as it does look artificial. And sort of standing at the entrance is this brutish-looking guard with like an athlete's build, and he's wearing a leather skull cap, and he's sort of glowering at you as you approach. Oi, can I help yous?
Yeah, we're looking for McCath.
Yeah, what do you know about McCath?
We know his name's McCath the Crimson.
We know we have a package for him, and would love to
Gotcha.
deliver it.
Make a persuasion check.
Ba-ba-ba-dum-bum-ba-bum. After I can actually click on my character.
No fun.
Okay, that's really good. He says, I don't trust you, but I guess I'll let you through if it's a package. And
That's technically be a 20, by the way. Sorry.
Oh, okay. He'll say.
Claire gives you a -2 because he's such a.
Oh, damn it!
He said, "All right, make your way inside. She's on the 3rd floor." All right.
Wait, she?
Yeah. Yeah. So he sort of lets you pass, and you go. You enter this tower, and you see that on the inside, it's very much like wizardly. There's all kinds of like on the 1st floor. There's like all sorts of books all around this like circular room with these stone walls. There's books everywhere. There's potions and bottles sort of sprayed out on a table in front of you. Lots of papers with arcane writings and whatnot on them. But you see a sort of a spiral staircase that sort of goes up this tower.
Claire keeps kind of pausing to kind of glance at everything.
Yes.
Ooh, I should make one of those.
Yes. And eventually you make your way up to where McCath is, and I'm just going to share a handout of what she looks like. She looks like this. And so you see this sort of red-skinned tiefling woman who is sort of wearing these wizardly robes. And she hasn't noticed you quite yet. She's sort of looking down. But as you enter this room, you see that she's got like small figurines of dragons. She's got books about dragons everywhere. She's got paintings of dragons up on the walls. This person really, really loves dragons. Like, you don't even need... Yeah.
She's a cult leader, I knew it!
Like, you're pretty sure she's you know how sometimes in high school there's that person who's obsessed with horses? Like, in every high school there's that person. There's always a girl that really likes horses. She's that one, but with dragons. So.
Hey, I don't know. There was that pony boy guy. He liked horses too.
Yeah.
Literary reference there.
Yeah, stay golden. Yeah. Anyway. What do you do?
You like dragons, don't you?
The tiefling sort of looks up and turns around surprised, and then she sort of sees you, and when you say that, she sort of smiles widely, and she becomes like really eager, and she rushes up to you and she says, "Oh, I love them so much. Would you like to hear about my research?"
Oh shit, you done did it now, cat. I go find a wall to lean on.
Claire's actually like, research? Actually, yes. What are you researching in here?
She says, I'm researching these dragons. There's a big white dragon called Old White Death up to the north. He's an ancient white dragon with this amazing horde. And in the horde is a horn that has a special power. And I really want to go up there and study it. But he's an ancient white dragon, so, kind of hard to get access to that. Anyway, my name is McCarthy Crimson. What's your name?
I'm known as Curious Glare.
And who? Wow, you all look heavily armed. Who
Oh yeah, where's my
are
axe,
you?
Jeff?
We're helping the deliverers. I'm Vince. We are also known as the Meddlers.
So
And-
right now, right now are we the Meddlers?
While he's talking to her, I look back at Glare, and I'm like, "Oh, your axe!" And I'll reach into my back pocket and come out, and I come out and I just flip him off like right at the
That doesn't look like an axe. Just saying.
I just shake my head.
More like a bird.
Go back to Portal. Bird's the word, cat.
And we're here to help with packages.
Oh! You should have just said so. Yes, I have a small package. It's a powerful draconic artifact. But I have a friend in 10 Towns, a city in Icewind Dale, that can probably help me identify it. I hope, but I know it's just a very powerful draconic artifact, and I need answers. And so she'll say, "One moment while I grab it real quick." And so she comes back and she brings back this lead-lined metal box, and it's not huge or anything, but it seems incredibly sturdy. And Glare, you can tell just, as someone who messes with a lot of magical items, that this is definitely magical in some way and would be very difficult to open. And she says, "This is it. Please be very careful. I'm trusting you to get this to the north safely."
Is it safe to touch or?
Oh,
what
yeah.
is it?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah. Just don't open it.
With your time with this piece, have you noticed any side effects with it? Anything odd about it?
No, I found that it's very durable. In order to really make a dent in this thing, you would require adamantine weapons, probably, to make a dent in the box.
Actually raises an eyebrow at that.
Yeah, and it seems to be magically sealed in some way. So that's why I need an expert.
Do you mind if I have a quick look at it? I'm curious about such things myself.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I try using Identify on it?
Yes. When you sit there and you ritually cast Identify, and it seems as though what she's saying is mostly true. Like it's immune to all damage except force and bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from adamantine weapons. You think it's not like impossible to open this thing, but you think it would be very, very difficult to open it with the way that it is now. Other than that, though, the Identify does not actually reveal whatever secrets this thing could contain about draconic things, other than sort of the actual box itself. You seem to be getting a read on.
I wonder what could possibly need something this powerful just to contain it.
Maybe a dragon.
I don't think a dragon could fit in this box. I can carry it.
She says, "No, I don't believe a dragon could fit in that. No."
That's not. You know what? You two keep conversation. I'm gonna go back.
She'll also say, "Oh, I almost forgot the postage," and she will hand you 5 gold postage for postage fees.
Score.
Yeah.
We can almost afford that bag of holding, guys.
I'm assuming we're going to give this gold to the delivery people,
Yeah.
or it's actually ours. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, it's for the delivery people.
We all get 1 gold, guys. Yeah.
All right.
Well, we will make sure it gets there safe, and hopefully we will also get some answers.
Thank you so much. And be on the lookout for dragons if you're headed up there. The white ones, if you'd like, I have a whole paper on white dragons.
Please.
Actually, I would love to research that. Could
Yeah,
I-
she
I
gives you.
suppose I could take it.
She gives you more literature than you could possibly ever want about white dragons.
Now these white dragons, are they territorial, or do they like go around the whole area, region?
She says, "Oh, they're very territorial. Yes, white dragons are typically more bestial than their other chromatic counterparts. They typically will just kill you. Though some of the older ones, though, are willing to negotiate. Usually, they're not as intelligent as the ones that they have, but the older ones are able to be communicated with.
And if we somehow run in or see one of them, what is the best course of action of getting away from them?
Try to
Run really fast.
Sacrifice a
yeah.
drow?
They typically have very, very good senses. They're not deterred by lack of light or anything. But if you're far enough away, and preferably underground, because they fly, you might have a chance at hiding from them.
Now going off of Jeb's run away, I'm assuming we probably can't outrun a flying dragon, and if we run away with that, would that entice them since they're more bestial? Be like, oh, that thing's running away, I'm gonna go catch it. But what if we like stood still?
Real answer.
We have-
If you run into one, we're dead.
We have these papers we could read. I think that probably would look at how much here. I'm pretty sure we can answer that question.
But
Oh,
that's so
yeah.
much better to talk to people about it.
She'll say,
But
"Yeah,
I actually kind of want to read this.
just try to maybe create a diversion. Maybe try to get its attention with something else while you flee.
As I said, use a drow as bait. I mean, it's perfect.
Yeah, that could work."
Not a problem. Get a drow. Coming to you soon.
She just sort of
Claire
looks at
actually-
Jeff like,
Claire just
like,
turns
"Oh,
and
shit."
grins at Jeff.
I'm just shaking my head. I'm done with you guys. I'm done.
Good to know. Thank you very much. And hopefully we don't run into one.
Yes, and safe travels. Good luck.
What if I can use these papers for inspiration for something?
So as you peruse the papers there, make your way out of this tower. The thug guy just sort of grunts as you walk back out, and you guys are now back on the streets of Waterdeep here with your list.
Cross one.
Well, that's not too bad.
Claire puts the is the package heavy, or how heavy is it?
It's not very heavy. It's probably like 20 pounds or
Okay,
so.
yeah. Claire just throws it in his haversack and just
Yeah.
keep going.
One of the papers actually leaves your hands.
What? Claire looks over at Tare, just kind of.
Sorry, just reading the paper. It's just floating there.
It's like floating. It's just-
Well, speaking of dragons, next on the list, Dragon Bait. Maybe he'll have ideas of how to distract dragons.
Well, don't they like shiny things? Or, well, that was just a bronze dragon. I actually really do want to read these papers now.
Yes. The dragon bait can be found at a sort of a more run-down tavern in the city of Waterdeep. And when you arrive, one sec, I'm just getting there. You see, you pretty much instantly you're pretty sure you know who he is upon entering. He looks kind of like this. Hold on.
Is he a drow?
No, he looks like that.
Okay, he's a kobold. Okay.
He's not a kobold. Make a Oh, this is a tough one.
Arcana? Are they arcane in nature?
Yeah. Make an Arcana. If anyone is, I'll allow History as well. So either Arcana or History. Pretty high DC though.
I think my Arcana is better because I don't think I'm actually trained in history.
Yeah. So anyone that.
Nope.
Jeff. Oh shit, Jeff. Shit. Okay, that'll work. So the only one that knows is Jeff, and Jeff, you think he is a Soriel, which is a very rare reptilian humanoid from another world, not native to this place. So that's it. That role was like, you pretty much needed something equivalent to that role to even know that much about this. So that's how unknown.
Mysterious this thing
Yeah.
and how little there is about it.
Yes. You've heard that they like, what little you've heard is that they communicate in a manner that is very different than most people.
So more like Kari, maybe.
Yeah, you're not sure, but that's all you've heard.
Strange race. Cross between Tari and Glare. It's pretty much all I can tell you guys. This is the best description I've got for you.
I don't have any fur, so I don't see where you get me from.
You also can see that when you enter the tavern, he's short and stubby, but he's dressed in fine armor and has this green scaly skin. He doesn't look like a dragonborn, at least not any dragonborn you've ever seen. But when he sees you, he smiles and he looks in your direction and waves cheerily. And you, when he does so, you smell a faint scent of lemon drifting your direction from him.
I wave back, smiling.
Yes.
That's kind of weird.
He has a long sword at his side, and
I will also use prestidigitation to get the smell of lemons back to him to see if that does anything.
yeah, he seems pleased when you do that. Make an insight check.
Right. Insight check. Here we go.
Damn.
6.
Yeah, you're not sure, but man, it smells good in here now. Like,
Smells really good now.
it's nice and fresh. Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Same for you, Jeff. It's smelling good in here.
I know what he is, but not what the hell he's doing.
Allow the Master of Insight to roll a 1.
Oh,
Oh, okay. No. Not a 1. I rolled a 7.
No, I will approach.
Okay. He as he tries to speak with you, he sort of communicates. He tries to communicate with a combination of clicks and whistles, and it's like it's not working. But he sees that he sees that you're having difficulty understanding, and you smell roses
Sorry,
from
this
him.
This might be on you.
I'll telepathically communicate with him and grant him the ability to speak back to me.
Okay, he says to you, oh, you can understand me?
Yes, I can.
Oh. Hi. My name is Dragonbait. What's your name?
Tari.
He says, my friend, he says, and it's, even though he's speaking with you telepathically, there's still a bit of an alienness in the way that he says things. But as he's sort of describing it to you mentally, it's not language, it's something else. It's like through emotion and and other things, but you get the gist of what he's telling you. And he's telling you that my friend is, and then he sort of equates his friend to a pale man with a cold ring on his finger. And he says that this man has gone to a lonely mountain in the cold northern place. And he says, please take this to him.
Okay.
Yeah. And he says, he gives you a small, a package, a small hand-carved box of teak hardwood. And it seems to be locked.
I put it in Claire's bag.
Yes, and he will also pay the 5 gold postage fee.
So, what's in it?
Tara just shrugs.
Really bad at this investigation stuff, you know that?
She just takes the next paper from him.
I will give a smile and bow.
You smell tar coming from him. I love this character.
I kinda get the feeling that's how he communicates the smell, but I don't understand the intent.
Yes.
Sorry, Alex, Claire. You don't need to. We already talked about
Xena, can you make an insight check for me? You're the only one who has it. I just want to see if anyone gets it. So you see this reptilian person making all these smells. Oh, she got it. Okay, so you think, Xena, that this creature, like just based off of like how the scents change and when they do and his facial expressions, you think that each of these scents probably lines up with whatever emotion he's feeling at the time. So far, you think the lemon probably means that he's happy or joy or something. And you think that what was the other one? Roses probably is like sadness. And the latest one, tar, you're not sure, but he seems happy there too, but more in like a different way. So you've determined, you're sort of like cracking the code a little bit of these smells.
Tari's gonna actually just look at Xena. Do you think we could have him come by the tavern once a week and make it smell good?
We'd have to keep him happy.
Alcohol?
I'm just like, yeah, maybe. I just sort of like explain what I found out to them.
Personally, I feel like Xena's cooking is good enough smell for the tavern.
You just
I meant for like after we clean. Gotta get that lemon fresh scent.
Pine
All right,
salt.
lemon cookies from now on.
Yes.
It's been a while since I had some lemon cake.
All right, another one off the list. Tara, do we need to know anything about this package in particular? Where are we taking it to?
Tari will share the images with Vince.
Okay. Vince is also going to like scribble in like a little bit of notes of like who to bring it to or who they wanted to send to.
Yeah. All you know is that all you know is that it's a pale man with a cold ring on his finger. And he's gone to a lonely mountain in a cold northern. I'll just, you know what? Let me paste this in chat for you guys to write down.
Thanks.
Because it's relevant information for your
Vince,
notes.
I almost thought the delivery was for you, but you don't live in a cold place.
Yes.
My ring is not cold, thank you very much.
But you are very pale.
Rude. I get enough sun.
Extreme interest in the fact that it's talking about a cold ring.
To be fair, you all kind of look pale to me, but that's just because none of you have fur. Well,
Can we
except for
shave
Jack.
the cat and find out?
And then the other one, McCath wanted us to bring it to one of her colleagues, basically.
And then
Yes, she had a colleague who thinks they might be able to sort of figure out the secrets of this draconic artifact. Just a fellow wizard or something, probably.
Cool.
All right.
And that was in Tenstown, you said?
10 towns,
10 towns.
like this. Oh shit! Spelled it wrong. F. 10 towns.
Screenshotting that.
Twin towns. No, it's 10 towns. Aptly named because it's 10 towns.
are you sure it's not just 2 though? It could be twins.
It's definitely 10. Definitely 10 towns.
Cool.
All right. So you make your way out of the tavern after speaking with Dragonbait. Where to next?
I guess we'll move on to Rule next.
All right. So Rule, as you found from Jeff, you're pretty sure he's probably down at the tavern, the Yawning Portal. So we'll go ahead and move ourselves to the Yawning Portal.
Fight scene.
That you all love.
Bum, 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 bum.
How'd you know?
Wait, sorry, wrong game.
No. Okay, so we're moving you guys to the Yawning
Because
Portal.
every time we come here, something tries to kill us.
Details. All right. Okay, so... Oh, shit, we still have old school art here. Can't have that. Can't have that. Hold on. Let's
But
fix-
my old school.
He's that guy's even dead now. Why is Widget here? All right, so let me move your tokens here
He's
too.
hiding in wait to bite Jeff on the way by.
Legit, that's probably why he's still there. Is because last time he was there, he bit me on the fucking toe.
Yeah, I didn't realize it's been that long since we've actually used the map.
It's
of
been
the
a
armor.
while.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna paste you guys in here. Hopefully, no one ends up in the pit. Okay. All right. So you guys are at the Yawning Portal, and you think you see this guy. You see this half orc assassin looking guy, and he appears to be just sitting awkwardly on a bar stool, and he's clutching a bottle of this outrageously expensive looking Shadowdale brandy to his chest, and it's sort of wrapped in this cheap cloth as he's holding it.
Yeah, he does look like a cult leader.
This guy looks like my kind of customer.
All of you, then I will spend time just enjoying the environment.
I'm just gonna stroll up to him, sit down at the bar, order a drink, and be like, "Rule."
He says, "Yeah, that's me. Who wants to know?"
Gentleman that would like to deliver a package for you, as requested.
And then he says, "Well, anyone who delivers a package to me..." What'd you say? Sorry.
Nothing.
Okay. He says, "Anyone who's delivering a package to me needs to be able to fight."
Oh
Fucking
no!
knew it.
Roll for initiative.
Just Jeff, or you want us to as well?
You all can.
Fucking little shit. Why does this always happen to me when I come to this fucking
I am
pub?
so happy right now. Ah, I'm less happy.
Ari's just reading the papers.
Yeah, Glare is doing the same thing. He's kind of taking a second. He's like, "Ooh, well, they're generally evil. Does anyone else hear battle music going on?"
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Every time Glare finishes the page, Terry just pulls it from the stack in front of it and starts reading.
Shit, goddamn. The only person who was paying attention was Vince.
Okay.
This motherfucker.
All right. So
It says they're naturally resistant to cold.
who hasn't rolled? Oh, just Xena.
Just Xena.
Okay.
So is Jeff half dragon then?
I hope
Ha!
not.
Why would I
Although
be half dragon?
We could try extracting a little bit of his blood because it actually should have magical properties if that's the case.
We should inject it in Jeff.
Not a bad idea.
Are they talking telepathically?
Yeah.
Yay. Alright. So Vince, you're the first one up. You're not sure, I guess, what's happening right now. You just see that Jeff and this guy are having a conversation, and yeah.
I go thumbs up to Jeff, and that's my turn.
Okay. So Jeff, you can tell this guy's probably about to actually fight you right now. What do you do?
Oh my god.
I'm so happy right now.
I say, well, this is gonna be fun, and I fucking cast Hex on him, and then I cast Armor Magus as second off.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys watch as Jeff, like, all the moisture in the air begins to sort of coalesce around him and form this really cool looking ice armor that you've seen before. And he looks like sort of like Arthas standing there, and all the patrons are now looking over in this direction, and you even hear one guy in the back yell out, "Fight!" And then everyone turns, everyone's like cheering and drinking, and you see Durnan, who's behind the table. He's like, "Here we go again," and he's just sort of cleaning a glass. He's just like, just don't make a mess. That's all he says.
I yell at Turner and say, "I'll pay for whatever I break. I'm sorry."
I turned to Glare. What did he say wrong?
I mean, even I didn't piss off the person I talked to.
Okay.
Third level. Sorry, by the way. I didn't mean to cast that.
Okay. He's gonna try to attack you with his short sword. Twice, I guess. So he misses wildly. He's like, "Argh!" He's trying to slash at you, and you're just like dodging out of the way. Like, oh shit!
We're the opponent. I will give you the pass.
You're much tougher than I thought you'd be.
Oh my god.
Xena, you're up.
God. I'm just like standing there, like fooling around, just shaking my head at it. I'm just like, what is happening right now?
Okay. I guess I
Finally, a worthy opponent.
Jesus. I guess I'll turn into a bear.
In the tavern?
You're turning the bear in the tavern.
Oh.
You can.
Do it.
Bad.
Do it.
No, I...
Who pissed off the monk?
Just a fucking grizzly
Sorry, I
bear.
have a headache. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. I'm just gonna throw a cookie at him.
Okay.
Oh no, it's just as lethal.
So-
So good
Yeah.
though.
So you reach into your bag and you get out this magically enhanced cookie and you fucking chuck it at him. Go ahead. Oh yeah, that hits. Yeah, that hits him right in the side of the head, right in the temple. How much damage?
He's unconscious.
Kapow! All right, you hit this guy for 6 points of damage as the cookie slams up against the side of his head, and
I hurt him, but
yeah, you see like some blood is like.
I'm like, shut up.
I turn back and look at him and say, "Be glad she didn't hit you with a rolling pin."
He's like, wow, this drink I've had must have been a lot more powerful than I thought. All right, glad you're up.
Well, someone didn't bring me my axe, so Glaire's gonna pick up the table that's in front of him and try.
Okay.
It's this guy here, right?
Yeah, sure, we can use them. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't see an icon, so
Yeah, it's fine.
Glaire will rush up
Yeah.
with the table and try to hit him with it. So
You know that's just the waitress. No big deal.
Yeah, it's don't worry about it. It's fine.
Oh my god.
I don't see an icon.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's more theater of the mind stuff. We're not really. It's fine.
When Glare picks up tail, you just see Tari lift up her arm, still reading the paper, and just move out of the way.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll table damage. We'll say 1d4 plus your strength mod.
So plus 2. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So you crack the whole table on top of this guy's head, and he's like, "Pshaw, you guys are tougher than I thought." Huh? Tari, you're up.
Well, someone forgot to bring my axe.
Tari looking a little irritated, just casts Hold Person on him.
Okay. Alright, let me make a wisdom save.
Kind of what I was gonna kind of try to do on my turn next, kind of.
Oh, his wisdom save is not great. It's not great at all. Let's see. 15.
Yeah, that's exactly what he needed.
Oh, he's like he feels himself tighten up, and instead he just takes a swig of the brandy, and he's like, "Ah, that loosened me up. It's getting a little tight there for a moment." Yeah. So that's it for him.
I'm gonna get my violin out, and I'm gonna use enlarge on Jeff.
Okay.
Oh no!
Jeff, you got this, Jeff.
Oh no!
Can I give a thumbs up?
So Jeff, you grow twice your size and eight times your weight. And you're just like hulking over this dude right now, and you're a little confused because you're like, oh shit. And you're like knocking over bar stools and fucking, you're bumping into people, and people are like, what the hell? And people are like gasping all around. Like,
You could have at least done that to Wark. I forgot about Wark. Shit.
Durnan's just shaking his head.
Oh
You
no.
won't like him when he's angry.
You will have advantage if you try to grapple him if you want to try to pin him down.
Oh my god. I stabbed him to death with my armor, you idiot! I guess I'm gonna try to grapple him.
Okay, you're trying to grab this guy. Make a strength athletic check. You have advantage, and he has to make a contested.
Oh, no.
He has to make it.
Good. I have a -2 strength.
I think he can use acrobatics though to try to.
You got this, Jeff. I believe.
What is my?
You rolled a nat 1. It almost doesn't matter.
Well,
What
he could roll 2 1s as well.
yeah, it's true.
But it's
But he has advantage on strength checks.
Yeah.
my strength plus my proficiency, right?
Do you have proficiency in athletic? No. Yours is just
One-
yours is a -2.
It's a D18. Goddamn it.
So, yeah. So
1d20 minus 2.
yeah,
Yeah.
you have advantage, so you can roll it twice and take the.
God damn it. This is fucking ridiculous. What's happening right now?
I'm your support. You got this, dude. It's 1v1.
I mean, it's not really, because he's been hit by a cookie at a table so far.
That's all. It's all in his head that happened. He thinks that.
Okay.
He's just really drunk.
Roll
Oh my god.
roll one more time.
Oh my god.
Fucking 0! God damn it!
He rolled a nat 1, but he has an acrobatics of 6. So he still wins technically. So okay, so you try to grab this guy, but he just sort of falls face first underneath you and just sort of stumbles and rolls under you, and kind of gets away from the grapple. And then he's gonna try to like slash you in the back of the leg. On his,
Kill him if he hits me. Jesus.
let's see. Does a 17 hit?
No.
Okay, so only the second.
You know that freaking video of like the two nerds that are like fighting each other and like their fists are like behind, so they're like swinging each other, but like behind each. That's what I feel like right now. It's like.
Oh no, but the second one hits, and he deals 6 points of piercing damage as the short sword stabs into your leg, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
He also takes 15 cold damage.
Oh, he takes 15 cold damage. Okay,
My armor, yeah.
all right. Well, I'll roleplay that in just a sec. Just make that con save real quick.
Oh shit.
Instant death poison.
Con save. God damn. There you go.
Okay, you take an additional 24 points of poison damage as when he stabs the blade in, it just goes all the way up your leg. You can feel the necrotic, the poison damage just sort of instantly, and you go down to one knee like, oh shit! But at the same time, as he stabs it, all the ice shards around your body just jab into him and completely knock him out on the ground. And now he's down on the ground with all these ice shards sticking in him, and he just sort of he's like, I I didn't expect that.
Blair's picked up another table, is holding it over him.
He sort of pathetically reaches into his coat and pulls out the package
Oh my God.
and hands it and
God damn it.
lifts it up to you. Glare at the package. Here's the package.
Oh,
You-
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Glare takes it, kind of looks up at Jeff.
see, was that so hard?
Shut up, cat. And I literally just stomp out of the fucking bar,
And you're still a giant.
oh, God damn it. I just door.
I will stand on the table and say, 3 cheers for the victor, Jeff the Giant!
Woo! Everyone's cheering and
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I conjured the biggest fucking snowball. Extra large because I'm large, and I 2-hand lob it right at Vince.
Okay.
Right in his face.
Okay. Vince, you're hit in the face with a big snowball.
The whole freaking room.
He's knocked off the table.
I fall into a hole.
No, that part doesn't happen. I'm not dealing with that shit.
The misadventures of Vince, who fell into the Yawning Portal.
Yeah, and when you look inside the package, it's just another bottle of that brandy.
Oh my God.
Who's it going to?
He says, address is inside, checks in the mail.
We're
Tari's
supposed to get
gonna.
Glare will kind of reach down, just kind of nudge him. It's
well, well, sorry about Jeff. He starts fights for no reason. We don't know why.
Tari's gonna heal the guy on the way by.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and roll that. He just says,
That was the wrong spell. Whoops.
Oh.
Oh well.
Well, either way, he'll accept it and he'll thank you and he'll slowly get himself up by pulling himself on the bar stool and pulling out ice splinters from his chest.
And walking by to Tari, since Jeff can't get out the door, Tari's just gonna heal him on the way by out the door as well.
Okay. Yeah, Jeff, that hurt really bad. The poison, you're like, shit, my leg.
I will lean over there and say, so this ring really works. I didn't really feel that cold when he threw that snow at me.
That's pretty good. I should actually. What it costs to make one?
Next time I'm gonna throw my damn sword at you.
Well, then I'd at least have a weapon.
I can't pick it up, cat.
Alright. You're reduced back to your normal size. It's been a minute.
I stomp out the fucking door. Just stomp out the door, down the freaking hallway. I got off. Just gone.
Tari peeks back in. Glare, next page.
Glare just kind of holds it up.
It floats off.
Yes.
All right. Oh, that was fun.
Well, we're going after Vanifer next, eh? Sounds like a girl's name.
It does sound like a girl's name. And so when you look at the Vanifer on the map and
That's the ex-cult leader on the up and up.
yeah, the cult leader on the up and up, yeah. So she was a former cult leader of the Cult of the Eternal Flame, who worshipped a fiery prince of elemental evil known as Imix. I-M-I-X. But she's now on this path to redemption or whatever. And but the map, however, shows a location just outside the city of Waterdeep. These ruins that are nearby. So you guys make your way out, and as you do so, you see the city guard sort of manning the walls and the griffins overhead. Griffin cavalry overhead. You make your way outside the city and sort of towards these ruins. And as you're there, you just get a kind of a weird feeling. Just kind of a weird, something might be up feeling. Xena, as you're out there, make a survival check for me. And I'll give you advantage on this one. Okay, well, that's plenty. Wow, Jesus, you probably just haven't seen. Okay, so you're just sort of as you're making your way through the ruins. They're kind of a bit of a labyrinth and it's kind of hard to see like around corners. But you do notice that there are footprints around, and of the footprints, you notice that there are groups of them that look skeletal, and as if there's like some kind of undead shit going on here. And you also find other sets of footprints that are more human in nature. And so you decide to take the path with the human footprints and sort of avoid the undead footprints. So good job. Eventually, you, after a few more minutes of exploration of these ruins, you find a tiefling that sits before a simple campfire in a small corner. She's wearing robes that were clearly once splendid, but are now tattered and grimy. And she sort of looks up at you all grimly as you approach. And she kind of looks like this.
So, Jeff, you're not allowed to talk to anyone anymore.
She looks.
Yeah, what did you say to him to make him so mad?
What? I didn't say anything to him.
She kind of looks like that. All right. She looks up at you. What do you do?
I was told not to talk.
Are you Venifer?
That is my name. Yes. How can I help you?
Oh,
You sure it's not Yennefer? I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Sorry.
Depends. Are we tossing a coin to her?
I know.
You have a package you need delivered?
She nods and she sort of she looks at you with a bit of concern, and she has something wrapped in a tightly heavy cloth that she presents to you. And as she sort of unfurls the cloth a little bit just to show you, there's this black dagger that is just sort of it looks like a flint dagger, and it looks uncommonly sharp, and it's like very, very eerie looking when you look at this thing. It's very evil looking dagger. And then she sort of wraps it up again.
What is it?
She says, "This is a dagger, a legendary dagger of elemental evil that I need to bury away forever."
And you're giving it to who?
Myself.
Glare kind of looks confused at Vince.
I need this dagger away from me and off my person for as long as I possibly can. I do not trust myself with this dagger right now. I just need its safe delivery up north, at which point I will travel alone to a glacier nearby and bury it once and for all.
I walk up to her and I just put my hand out.
Sure you just don't want us to get rid of it for you? Where you don't know where it's at?
No, it's okay. I will. This is my burden to bear after everything I've done.
I'm just standing there looking at her. I just say, "Give."
She'll hand you the dagger all wrapped up.
Wrap it up, and I just slip it in the side of my belt. And I just look at everyone and say, if anybody needs to carry anything that's even remotely evil, probably should be me.
That seems like the opposite. That's what true. But you know what? That's fine.
Your sword seems to not like this thing. Yeah.
You muted yourself, by the way, if you're reacting to it.
Yeah.
F.
Yeah. Your sword seems angry at the dagger.
I just chuckle a little bit and be like, "You'll deal with it, just like I deal with you."
Yeah.
Just like nobody else can hear that, obviously.
I don't know. I got pretty good passive perception.
I mean, it's like a motion thought thing between the two of us.
Okay, fair enough.
So, all right, where are we going now?
The last one is the last name on the list. which
Xena's
is
brother.
Xena's brother, the cultist. I mean, the not cultist.
What?
The
And
farthest thing from a cultist.
Who would have thought we got TPK'd by your own party member? Wow.
Better be.
she'll also give you all the 5 gold for the postage
Yay.
before you go.
Oh, that son of a bitch at the bar didn't give us any.
Yes. It's also by now, after all this traveling around the city and doing all this stuff, it's getting pretty late at night. Just so you know.
So maybe we should turn it for the night and start our trek in the morning for Xena's brother's place.
Well, you said there's going to be good practice, so we should grab survival stuff on the way out.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to. I'm not gonna turn out on a warm bed for one night.
I'm just saying, like, we just got to remember to pick up survival stuff before we leave.
Yeah.
Alright, good.
Are there any shops even open at this point, or is it that late that they
Okay,
probably would close down?
On the way out, so in the morning, Glare.
Okay.
Yes.
Tari just pets Claire on the head.
Can you even
Okay,
reach?
Mage hand.
Oh, okay.
It's Tari's answer.
Pulls
for
one of your
everything.
hairs. No, just kidding.
Death.
Alright, I think we're going back to the tavern then, unless someone else wants to do something.
All right. Yeah. By the time you guys make it all the way back to the tavern, it's really, really late, and most of the patrons have gone. All of them basically have, and most people have retired. So it's like it's late at night, and as you make your way back into the city and down the streets and everything, the night is cool. There's no fog or anything as it was in the spring. It's just a nice breezy, like 65 degrees on this summer day at night, and the sort of lights are all the street lights are illuminated by these continual flames as you make your way down back to Skull Alley. You arrive inside and sort of begin putting things away when you see
Oh god.
you see Warrington standing in the middle of the tavern.
Oh boy.
And his clothes appear to be ripping, and his skin is more of a gray-like color. And he turns around to look at you, and he goes, "And what? And what? And what?"
Oh,
And what?
no.
And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh
Shit.
no!
They got him!
Damn it! Ah! I don't want to do this. I want to quit. I don't want to do it.
That's
I don't-
terrifying.
Oh, we gotta kill Warrington.
Well, we might not have to kill him. Probably have to kill him.
Yeah, we're gonna pick him.
Says you attempt to use a roll command looking for the value selected.
You have to select your character, then do it.
There it
Music
is.
don't work.
I found it. And what? And what?
And as that happens, Xena, you remember in the back of your mind, like you have a flashback to like when you first met Warrington and you were kind of off put by him, and you said, "Is that a nervous tick of some kind?" Like that's what.
Oh my god.
That's what you said way back then.
I did say that.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Right in the fucking Phil's goddamn.
Sorry, I think Roll20 is like taking a dump on me. One moment. It's like not refreshing.
Oh yeah, it's being really weird.
No, this is the worst time. Okay, well, I'm gonna at least get the.
So this is how we get rid of Roarington, so we never had to worry about him again. Bye, bud.
Yep.
He will be missed.
And what?
And what?
I'm pretty sure Tofa's gonna unsubscribe though.
Sorry.
No, we saw the brass. We saw the brass dragon. It's fine. And we still have a widget.
For now.
Roll 20 is like
For now.
completely down.
Oh, yep, it's fully down. That's
Yeah,
weird.
it actually crashed on me.
Oh my god.
Is this really where it's gonna stop? That's where we start for tonight.
Could take a break, I guess, and see if it comes back in a bit.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, just said service unavailable. F.
Mine says gateway timeout.
All right. Well, I guess we'll take a 10-minute break or something while we deal
Alright.
with that, and I'm just gonna stay right here.
I'm gonna go make myself something to drink. I don't know what it is, but lately I've been having, I don't know.
Tofa says he's still around as long as Widget's around, so you gotta keep Widget for the rest of the time, Xena. I'm sorry. The flying cat's gonna be mine.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I think I relate better to the flying
No.
cat because it is also a cat.
Nope, flying cat's gonna be mine, guys. It's
Yeah,
okay.
well, I'm also getting dragon sight no
Yeah.
matter what you say, Command.
I mean, we don't need another cat as a pet. We already
Yes, we
have
do.
one.
Oh,
Alright,
it seems like she's okay with the flying kitty instead of Widget.
I will be
no.
right back.
What?
This has literally been planned as what was going to happen to Warrington since way the fuck back. It's just
Took time. Took time to set in.
But it was funny, like
What?
it was crazy that I thought it was so cool that back then Xena or Saturn picked up on it a little. Like she didn't know.
Character.
Huh?
That was out of character.
Yeah, I know. But you like picked up on what I was going for though. Like that was the hint. But before you guys even knew
I didn't know it
anything.
was
Yeah.
him. I just thought you were being a weirdo.
I know, yeah, I know, but it's funny that like it's funny that you kind of picked up on why it was weird.
I mean, I did think that it was weird that you kept saying that. I was like, why are you saying that?
Yep. All right, so back to this.
I was like, do you have Tourette's or something?
Exactly.
And what?
What? Yes.
We'll see. We'll see, Tofa, if Widget stays around for a while. We're going to a very cold place. It might not be a place for a Widget.
Could just build a small jetpack. Go later.
Yeah. Plus, Saturn was teaching me about how long ferrets live. They live, I guess.
Yeah, 5 to 7 years.
5 to 7 years. So, if we assume Widget's already like 3-ish,
Yeah,
know.
he's gonna get old.
it's gonna get old.
Especially a ferret that's so active, because like 5 to 7 years for like ferrets that live in a cage domestically, where they only chase like little stuffed animals and like run around on the bed, not actually like run around in the streets of Waterdeep trying to save lives and getting kicked the shit out of by my family members. Like,
Hey! At least he knows how to fire a gun.
Yeah.
yeah, or firing guns or anything. Like, to be honest with you, his lifespan is probably limited to like closer to 5 instead of 7 for that very reason.
Dodging ice rays.
Yeah. Throwing holy water. Oh no, that was me. I was a ferret. Oh, my bad.
Same thing, right?
Yeah, same thing. We're starting to assimilate.
Then Widget needs this little spawn that's just like him. I mean, there'll be opportunities potentially for new pets. We'll see. hopefully something that's used to the cold north.
Well, I mean, if a flying cat's magical, maybe it'll have magical resistance to the cold.
Yes. Magical fur.
Magic cat. Wow.
Let's see if anyone else is complaining about this. Roll 20 down. Is it down right now?
Top search. Is roll 20 down?
It's unavailable. That's funny.
Ooh, a polar bear cub.
Widget does actually have a backstory.
Yeah, eventually we're gonna do a one-shot with it.
Yes.
We're all gonna be animals. Please, let us all be animals.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Kamed, you'll play a peacock.
Yes. Score.
Xena, you play Widget. Jeff will play a raven. Sarah will play...
So we're going to the world of Humblewood,
Daryl will
right?
play himself because he's an animal.
Sarah plays himself. And Tari... What animal fits Tari? A weasel.
Porcupine.
What the fuck, guys?
That crocodile from fucking Salt Marsh. The one that the one that ate Bolin or whatever.
Thousand jaw. What? I can't remember.
Yeah, 1,000 Mall or something.
Yeah. No, Tari could be an owl. We'll just all be birds except for Widget.
Oh, somebody said that Jeff should be a weasel because weasels are shady.
Oh shit. Yes. Shady.
But I want to be able to fly.
Can we actually just have a whole campaign of Widget and Humblewood? And just everything, everyone else is as a character in Humblewood.
Yeah. I actually have that book. I hold on. Actually, one sec. I'll be right back. I actually have it. Hold on.
Oh no.
Have you seen Humblewood before, Zell, or seen the book?
The book.
It's basically D&D, but everyone's an animal. Yes.
Don't think I won't fucking run this shit.
Please.
Do you get those? Okay. FC chat. FC chat.
Oh, I will run this shit like fucking. I supported this Kickstarter.
And I'm pretty sure that or some type of fare is available there, and they're like the bandit type.
Look how cute Saturn.
Aww.
Look at that.
Saturn.
What?
Look how cute.
Where?
My camera.
On the screen.
Oh, hold on. Aw, I want that. Oh my god.
Well, let's see what else I got. Hold on. Some of the art in here is really good. Ew, not that thing though.
But yeah, like the setting of Humblewood, like the land creatures are like bandits mostly, or like the rough life, and then the birds are like the nobility, and stuff like that. It's very interesting.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is a real life picture of Saturn at the zoo in St. Louis.
Aww.
Oh my god.
That's pretty much actually what happened. All right, that's enough of that. Put that away.
So there we go. We got a one-shot Humblewood with Widget, and
Yeah.
Back in his street gang of misfits.
Yes. I'm gonna teach you all how to live on the streets. This website's not coming back up, you guys.
Oh God. Oh geez.
I guess Warrington's gonna sleep with the fishes next time. Damn it.
Silvax wants to know if you want the food back from the club. It's my FC chat.
Club.
Welcome to the club now. I can turn it up now.
Huh?
Huh? Alright.
We might be.
Roll 20 outages.
Yeah. Oh, we could try to wrap this up like fucking tomorrow or some shit. I don't know.
I have D&D tomorrow. So I
Oh,
can't.
right. Tuesday is raid, right, for you guys?
E.
What about Wednesday?
Wednesday's iffy.
Wednesday or Thursday is good for me, I think.
Is it not working?
No.
It's not at all.
F.
F. Well, did you guys have fun with half the session?
I was gonna say, unless we want to go switch to Discord and just roll there, but
Yeah, I mean, we can just do the fight like Theater of the Mind style. I just don't have all the stats and everything.
yeah.
I don't.
Rather wait.
Yeah, we can just wait.
I mean, it's not our fault that.
Right. It's all
But
good.
did you guys have fun with this current setup to whatever?
Oh yeah.
So far?
Yeah. This. I feel like this is
So,
gonna get.
So this is the this is our 5.3 that we're doing right now, and we're working on 5.4. And
Yes, exactly. And then so I was thinking next session, or however we want to do it. If we want to just do the Warrington fight, or whatever. But then the next part of delivering the or getting the final package from Silvery Moon is going to be obviously the part related to Xena's backstory, and that's going to be a whole thing. So
Hold the door, hold the door.
Hold the door.
yeah. All right,
And
well,
what?
And
so
what?
what I'm hearing is Glaire's going to get a musket.
Sure.
It's totally gonna be Vincent.
And on that, we'll end the stream. Sorry, guys. Roll20 sucks and stuff. We'll try to pick it up next
Why
time.
do we use it?
Well, to be fair, this is literally the first time it's
The
gone down
first
during one of our sessions.
It's the first time I've ever seen
Yeah.
it. All right. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
And watch how it comes back up right after we sit down.
I know.